Hey, it's Kannon. This interview was weird. It really was. I had to do it outside in my girlfriend's parents' driveway. So that was weird. And what you don't see is there was one of these giant, what do you call those bugs that are like cicada? There was a big giant cicada that was flying around. I don't like bugs, like at all. So that sucked. And that's what was happening here. Tai Verdes, make sure you like and make sure you subscribe, please. Just click like, click subscribe. It's 2 clicks. I mean, it's like no effort at all. We really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy. Tai Verdes.
The OHP Uncut Podcast with Kannon.
What's good?
What was that audio I heard?
I'm just watching TikTok.
Oh, you're watching TikTok. What was that? What was the one you were watching?
This is what does this say? This is wealth. It's like at wealth. It talks about, just wealth.
Yeah, it sounded serious. It sounded like a serious TikTok.
I'm on serious TikTok. I'm on not serious TikTok. I'm on all the TikToks, man.
Yeah, you are. Here's how cool I am. I'm in the driveway doing this. You're probably like, where the hell is he and why? Or you didn't think about it, but now you are because you're looking around going, it looks like he's in the driveway.
I thought that was just your background that you chose. If you had said nothing, I wouldn't have said anything.
Dude, that is a driveway because my internet is out. Obviously, we had to reschedule this interview. That's why we're doing it this late. Thank you for that, by the way. I appreciate that.
No problem.
My internet is down, so I'm doing it out in the driveway so I can borrow the neighbor's Wi-Fi.
I like that. Resourceful.
We're going to make it happen, man. So you got Kimmel tomorrow. You got to be excited about that, right?
I am. I'm excited about everything. I think that a lot of it is just, going out and just trying all these new experiences, man.
You are having a lot of those, man. I think people are obsessed with you, A, because of your music, and B, because of your story. Because I feel like people can relate with this, man. You started at a Verizon store and you worked your ass off to get where you are. And it's exciting to hear about. Tell us a little bit about that. Wait a minute. Before we talk about the journey, tell me about the Verizon store. You're like, I worked my ass off to get out of the Verizon store. This guy wants to talk about the Verizon store, but I do. Because I'm curious what the craziest thing you ever saw was when you were wiping someone's phone. I know you guys look at that.
Well, here's the thing, man. It's not a lot of look, I don't care. I guess you could. Also, you're not supposed to. It's illegal, man. It's illegal. So
that means you've never done it, just like anything else illegal.
Yeah, exactly. you got me on your side, man.
Yeah, I'm on your side. I love it, man.
But yeah, man, I think the only thing that has been wild at the Verizon store when the riots were happening, someone came into our vault with a chainsaw, like a Fast and Furious movie, and chainsawed the side of our vault and took all the phones out.
No way.
Yeah, dude, crazy.
Disturbing and also resourceful.
Right?
I mean, who thinks about using a chainsaw? I guess if that's what you do think about that. It's kind of
kudos to them. If you need it so bad, you need a chainsaw to get it, you can have it.
So what, they just got phones?
Yeah, they just got phones, but those phones are a come up, man. If you get some phones, that's like that's like a 5-digit come up right there.
Have you gotten yours yet, man? I mean, you're blowing up. This isn't like you breaking out. You've been out for a minute now, but I mean, this is like the highest level of, you're on the Kimmel show tomorrow, man. That's like crazy for you, right?
You know what? I think that all the cool stuff that comes with promotion, like when stuff is moving, like being on TV and then doing Lollapalooza, it's all technically promotion, right? It's just as good to me as actually making the music. I think I might even like making the music a little bit more because after going through it, it's like physically, it's definitely hard. I love it. I love performing my songs. But when you're making a song, you go like, do, and then on the radio, it feels so good. It feels so easy. This promotion stuff isn't easy, but it's just as fun.
So you get to go out and do that tomorrow. I mean, that's got to be exciting for you because you haven't been able to perform in a while. Obviously, no one really has, right?
I mean, I wasn't used to performing at all. I didn't care. I mean, to be honest, if we go where quarantine is, that's like home base for me. You know, if we stayed in quarantine for 6 more months, I'd still be killing it. I don't know what it's like to have, you know, shows and to go out and do meet and greets and stuff like that. I'm just starting to do that. So it's really cool to, you know, expand the things that I can do. Cause it's even more fun. Like I can't wait to like sing songs. Well, I've already done it, but singing songs with people that I've written is one of my favorite things.
I mean, this is what you wanted, right? I mean, this has to be what you wanted.
I think I just wanted to do something that I love the process of, and I really love the process of making songs.
So you started out, this isn't your first like iteration of yourself. You started out with a different name and you kind of like plugged some different things in. It didn't work. You tried something else. It's like the American dream and it worked for you. It popped, it exploded, and that has to feel good. Talk a little bit about the journey. You came out of the Verizon store and then what was next? Well,
I think that to getting the Verizon store, I was just out here trying things instead of going to college and like doing an accounting job or marketing or whatever. I just went out to LA and then I just tried things. Like I did a reality TV show. I did a podcast. I did YouTube. I was a Nike model. I did acting. I did so many things and figured out which one I like the process of, AKA music, you know? And once I figured that out, it became, you know, just a grind. Okay, go to the Verizon store from 9 to 5, and then figure out how to make music from 5 to, you know, 2 a.m. or however long I was making music from.
So that's what it was going to be, though. It was going to be something in show business for you, though. You were kind of focused on that. It was going to be acting. I mean, modeling is show business. Music is show business. By the way, how did you become a model?
Yo, you know what? You just be it. A lot of this stuff that people think like, how did you become? You just do it. And then you are it, you know? Yeah.
Maybe did someone come up to you and like say
what you did? How did you become what you did? You just said, I am it, you know? And then you just are.
Well, being a model was not in the cards for me.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. You just got to say it. And then you are, bro. You could be a model tomorrow.
I've heard you kind of mention that you are kind of settling into yourself, like musically. You're looking more forward to performing this iteration of you than maybe previous iterations of you. Talk a little bit about why that would be.
I think that this is the version of myself that I actually worked on. Like I've been through a bunch of experiences. Like I was making music for like a year and then I stopped. And then I worked on my voice for 6 months. For an hour and a half every single day. And I also went through like a bad relationship. So I had life experience. And then I just started writing songs that were just different. And then that I actually, you know, once you put the work in, it becomes easier just because you're trying. And then, you know, just keep writing songs over and over again.
How are they different, this version of you than the last?
I think it's more honest about what's actually happening. Like if you look at Stuck in the Middle or Drugs or A-OK, like they're just things that I've actually felt or things that I would actually say. Like someone would be like, hey baby, you're the best in the world. Like I would never say that to a girl, but girls say to me like, you're a player, aren't you? And I bet you got hoes all the time. So it's like
they might be right, but that's beside the point. Talk about like Stuck in the Middle. This is a cool thing because that was your song. That was your jump off, really. That was your pop. Like, oh shit, now this is moving for me. Now this is going to happen. And you had this cool thing where you had a clip of the video that you had done and you put it out there and you said, 1,000 likes, I'm going to release the whole thing. What if you didn't get that 1,000 likes? What would have happened then?
Oh, it was coming regardless. That was a complete lie. I was going to say that no matter what. Yeah. And then once I got 1,000 likes, I was like, this social media is different than any other social media. You can't, and it's not like that anymore. TikTok is really not really like it's not as open to musicians just because there's so many on the app. Yeah. So it's a little bit more saturated now. But back in the day, when people were like, when there was like a dime a dozen, when you had someone that was constantly putting out content, and that's how I kind of built my stuff, it was like really easy to stand out.
So then it went from TikTok and then it kind of blew up on Spotify. Were you watching this going, oh, I did not expect it to come off like this?
It was such a slow build. Like I would get to 5,000 streams a day, then I get to 10,000 streams a day, and it would just be such a slow build. there have been very few moments where I've been actually surprised at what's happened. I think that like hearing myself on the radio consistently is wild. Being on like today's top hits is really wild with AOK, but everything else has been like a slow grind up.
Well, what's next then? I mean, you got Kimmel, obviously. Is that going to be what you consider to be your like biggest performance you ever had so far?
I think Lollapalooza it was like in front of like 35,000 people. And then after I did that, I kind of just, and I really kind of just did it all for me. I think performing on TV is also great and stuff like that, but I've already performed in front of cameras and stuff like that, in front of live audiences and stuff. So I think that it's going to be one of the coolest things I've done so far, definitely. But right now, I think that like all my training wheels gone, like I'm just ready to do whatever. You're
rolling in confident. You know how many views this thing is going to get. It's not even about like who's watching, tomorrow night, because now that your songs are blowing up on the radio and people are going to be searching for your music, that's going to be one of the first performances that comes up on YouTube. It's going to have millions of views. Do you think about that going into it, or do you just have a confident swag? You're like, you know what, man, I'm bringing it.
Honestly, I have so much in my system. It's ridiculous. They need to test me they need to test me at the doctor, bro. I really have so much in my system. It's ridiculous. I don't really care about other people's opinion. I wish I cared more. Maybe I would act different, but I just don't care about other people's opinions like that.
Where do you think you got that confidence? I love that. I wish I had that. I'm always worried about what people are thinking. It's the worst thing to have, man.
Well, I mean, I just kind of going to bring down the mood, but like, we're all going to die, I'm going to look at this person who is also going to die and think about their opinion when they're not going to be here in whatever amount of time. That doesn't make any sense to me. All of this is just like, I don't know. Ever since I was in college and I realized like that all these decisions are such long-term decisions and you can really choose whatever you want to do. It really made me want to just go, hey, figure out something that you like, because you're about to be doing it for a long time and I don't want to be unhappy for a long time. But I already know the names of the next 3 albums. I know the cover art color that it's going to be. I know exactly what's going to happen.
What, you have like an Ed Sheeran like chronology ready to roll?
Except it's blacker.
Nice. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for what's next. I'm excited for the performances. I know you're, probably excited to do another interview with someone in their driveway, but that's not going to happen. So
this is one of the best ones I've had. This is the best one I've had.
The best interview in a driveway?
Exactly.
Yeah, I guarantee you it will be the best one you ever have. Hey, good luck tomorrow night, man. What are you going to go back to doing right now? So it's like nighttime. I interrupted something, TikTok, right?
Well, I'm probably going to go live with my TikTok account, and then maybe I'll go back to writing a song. I don't know. We'll see. I'm wild. I don't know what I'm going to do next.
Wait, just real quick, you said you got the next 4 albums planned. You mean you know what you're going to call them, or you have every song for every album planned?
Ooh, I have maybe 80 to 95% of the next album, and then like 50% of the third album, and then 4th and 5th is like I'm just like have some stuff slated,
Don't you wonder if though, as you progress as an artist and as a person, that might change?
Yeah, that's the best part about it. It's constantly changing. Like even like my second album, I just like, it's all about like mixing and matching and like, oh, maybe this goes here. It's such a puzzle. It's a game. Like I think that all these songs that I'm writing are moments, and it's not like these moments have timestamps on them. Maybe I feel mad. I'm not going to feel mad at 25 and then feel at 26, feel a different type of mad. It might be a tiny bit different, but it's still in the same world. You know what I'm saying? Or if a song is like a crooning song, it can be like it can be that spot on this album. It's just a puzzle for me. I just figured it out. It's like 3D chess.
Well, right now it's about TV, and whatever's next, we're going to be here to interview you. I'm going to do it inside next time. I promise, man. This is a professional operation. As you can fucking tell.
We should just do the next one get some cameras, do it in your driveway every single time.
Nice. Just for you. I swear to God, I'm going to drive my camera in the driveway next time. Thank you for your time, man. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you too. I'll see you later, Mike.
The OHP Uncut Podcast with Kannon.